Hi everybody. So apparently I made it halfway through this sculpt before I realized that my iMac was not screen recording. So I have this lovely model for you today. Let's do the turntable. And unfortunately, none of it is captured for the video. So I think what I'm going to do is try and resculpt it today just for the video itself, but you can kind of get a sneak peek already of what we're doing. So let's get into it, I guess. Let's see here. Open. Oh, I started it a little bit, so I'm just going to delete all that. Okay, make sure I'm recording here, and I am. So I have this wonderful sketch from this artist, Mike Henry. Very, very cool. We're going to start with sphere. Very basic. Whoop. And I'm going to go to the front, make sure I'm in the front view, and squash it. I'm going to add another sphere. Move that one down. And I'm going to squash that. And in the other direction as well. Move that. This is going to need shortened up and pushed in this direction a little more. Something like that. Okay, and I'm going to go ahead and clone that top sphere and move that down and out. And that whole thing's going to get shrunk down and pushed in the red axis direction and rotated and moved down. So let's see what we got. Push in there. We're going to shrink it all up. All right. So as you can see, it's got a very distinctive shape to his face, to his head. So that's the primitives. I'm going to go ahead and start validating some of this stuff and pushing and pulling. And we'll see what we can get today. I don't know. Pull that in, push that in rather. This. I feel like this can be rotated even. Yeah, there we go. Something like that. Yeah, validate that. Move that in. Down a little. Hopefully we can get it back to at least a reasonable facsimile of the stuff I've already done for this model. All right. Smooth that a little bit. Turn it. I'm going to rotate this as well, so we can get it a little bit more in line with what's going on with this sketch. Hopefully. let's put the overlay, utilize the overlay. Let's see kind of where we're at. So it'd be something in there. So maybe that needs rotated more, like that. This can move down, in. This can be rotated more, moved up and out. Just trying to mimic that shape. Okay. Yeah, that's better. It feels better at least. I'm going to move this a little more. Something like that. All right, let's start moving things. Oh, got normals on. It's got this kind of protruding brow line, so I want to take that into account. Let's add another sphere. We'll do a nose quick. Hopefully I fixed this problem of the streaming where it was cutting out on my iPad. I don't know what the deal was. I was using this program that mirrored my iPad to the computer via Wi-Fi or Bluetooth or something, and it would occasionally just like cut out. It was driving me crazy. And that's what happened the other day when I was doing this model originally, or this sculpt. So now I have it hardwired into the computer, so hopefully that'll take care of things. We'll see. So far, so good. Shape this up because it looks like it should be coming, yeah, more like that. Kind of comes down and then comes back. All right. It's not too bad. Whoop. I want to select that. Excuse me. Take a drink. All right, we have this cool cheek bone thing going on. So I'm going to try and pay attention to that. But at first, I think I'm just going to go ahead at this point. Actually, I'm going to mess with this a little bit first. So I'm going to flatten out some of that bottom. Get that smoothed. There we go. And this chin needs to definitely be shaped up so that it's a little bit more pointyish. Here we go. And then same with this bottom portion. That's better. And let me start to hone in on this shape a little bit better. It's going to peek through. I didn't get it all. There. And when I do his mouth, that'll determine how wide this area gets there. Let's add in just some shapes for the ears quick. And just do a sphere and a mirror. Scoot that, scale it down. And then start to squash it on that blue axis and then push it into place. Oh, too far forward. How does that look? Not bad. Maybe a little lower. Like the bottom of his lobes are right across the bottom of his nose almost. So maybe that seems really low. Maybe not though. You know, if I start maneuvering this to kind of reflect all that, you know, with the back of his head, it actually might work. And if these are a little bit bigger, yeah, that actually probably is accurate. Okay. So that's the basic shape. I'm going to validate that nose. Start to maneuver some of that. Seems like it's flatter on top. Maybe rotate it up a little bit. There. And then we'll narrow it up from the sides. There we go. Okay. So I need to, at this point, relatively happy with, that needs addressed. Relatively happy with the shape of things. For the most part. I think I'm gonna go ahead and merge these things together. What's that look like? Okay, that needs addressed. That's fine. Yeah, let's go ahead and merge these items together. I'm gonna hold off on the nose yet and the ears. So those couple of things, let's just go ahead and merge those and start to clean that up. I'm going to turn off overlay for now. Really get that welded together nicely. And I think I'm going to start to work a little bit of color in. Maybe a little bit redder. Yeah, that's fine. That's fine for now. Whoop. Paint all. There we go. All right, let me clean up around here. Oh, goodness. Okay. That'll at least help me get some shapes established for a lot of that. Let's carve out areas for the eyes. The eyes really aren't that big. And they seem kind of wide apart. Maybe not that wide, but let's try that. It might be too far apart. Brows need to come down a little. Still streaming. So far, so good. Let's add spheres for the eyes. So we'll do mirror on that. Scale them way down. Oh. Move them down and in. These actually need to be bigger. What's that look like? That's not bad. You know, once I start really detailing out the shape of this, that'll make more sense. There. That's better. And then I'm going to try, I think, because I want to get this cheek line, I'm going to try and add some clay here and here. Whoop. This needs to be lower. Let's see once we smooth that. How that starts to look. Yeah, I started at too high of a resolution. It doesn't smooth as nicely. That's all right. We'll make it work. So we got that curve. This is going to curve that way. It's actually not bad. And this should curve up towards the eye. Something like that. Okay. Not bad. Not too bad. Let's we'll do this nose quick. So I'm gonna merge those. Smooth that all down where it connects. And then quick add in nostrils here. Okay. Nice. Maybe more clay. Just a little, subtraction. A little bit more of a build-up here. And then I can move that down, angle it a little bit. So that makes sense. Smooth that down just a bit. Oh, do I have? I do. Let's turn that off. So we have a hint of that cheekbone, you know? Okay. You could see it. It's there. Let's add in that area for the mouth. And I always like to do a little bit of a clay buildup. Whoop, too much. Around the mouth, just to kind of build this up. There we go. Because if you look at, actual people from profile, you can see, this bit here, how it kind of, it's never straight down. There's a little curve to it, so let's get that going. Move that. Maybe smooth it a little bit more. There. So from here, we could do a couple different things. We could do the mouth, we could do the eyelids, we could do the hair. Let's, you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to add in these eyelids quick. So all I'm going to do is clone that sphere and then scale it up a little bit. And then we will split it. So I just have the bottom part. We'll do a polygon. And just get that shape going. And it needs to come here. This needs to come down. That needs to come down. That's not bad. Let's try that. Did it not work? No, it worked. Oh, I split. I want to trim. Ugh. It's been one of them days. Try it again. Trim. Polygon. Because I don't need the top. Hard point, soft point. It's like just about the middle of it. Let's try that. Okay, much better. A little big, but I can even shrink that up. That's fine. And then I'll blend that all together later on. But it just gives us the idea of it. This needs shrunk. The top of his head is a little wonky. There we go. All right. Well, heck, I might as well just put the pupils in the sclera in at this point. Clone. Make it like a browny color. That's good. Scale that way down. Don't need them that big. That's neat. Actually, that's pretty cool. Where it's at. Maybe down a little? Whoop, hello. Yeah, it's not bad. All right, let's clone that. Make that black. Scale that down. And then bring that. Where that needs to go. Oh. Too big. Oh, come on. Sure. There we go. All right. Now that I have the eyes and the eyelid together, push in a little bit. Yeah. All right, not bad. Let me adjust these. Angle these out a little bit. Might as well get those kind of worked up. Too big. Here, that needs angled. This can come this way. Yeah, something like that. They look kind of funky. Push them in. I'll rotate that. Okay, that's better. I'm going to just do these quick. We'll just do a pretty simple ear. I really don't like spending a lot of time messing around on ears, especially when I do a lot of I like to do these cartoon character style of sculpts. So ears should be kept pretty simple. They don't have to be anything crazy elaborate, really. Just my opinion. Maybe we crease some of that right here. Oh. Really have anything on it there. Needs moved in. Maybe we crease it here. Do it that way. Boy, it feels like there's a lot more material there than should be. All right, that's good enough for now. That's fine. Might as well just add those into the mix. So let's join those. Get that smoothed out. Get this whole thing cleaned up here. All right. Yeah, in the interest of time, I'm not going to mess around with the ears too much. I should do them better, but I already did that once, so let's focus on the mouth because we're already at a half an hour. Oh no, what happened? Oh, shoot. I forgot to validate. Forgot to validate the ears. Why did it do that? Oh, when I combined it. Okay, not a big deal. Validate. Yes. Now, when we join them, before I do that, what do those look like? Yeah, see, those need bumped. Cancel. Yeah. Okay, sphere. I think at this point, I'm going to start to remesh all this stuff pretty high. That looks cleaner. Okay, much better. this mess, jeez. Cleaned up. Whoop. Behind. Okay, better. So we have our basic shape. Let's go ahead and get that mouth put in, I guess. So, do I want to face group this? Oh, okay. Let's do the mask first. I like to do the select mask, so let's do that. Polygon. And that comes out to about here. Down. Here. Oh, and these are points. Hard points. And then this should be hard points as well. And these should come in. Maybe. I don't like the way that's looking. This should be more like this. So I'm going to bring that all the way down. Oh, shoot. Nope. Here. Yeah. We're going to take a look at that and see if that works any better. It's not bad. That side needs to be a little higher. Okay, let's try that. Is that it? Yeah. Let's see what that looks like. All right, so the mask itself is pretty terrible. And it projected back through, so I'm going to unmask this bit of it. I don't know how that's going to work. So let's, a couple things. First of all, change that into a face group, or the face group menu. And I want to make this face group. And then I think if I deselect that mask, go back to face group, hit relax. Yeah, it'll relax all of that. So now I'll mask it from here. Whoop. Didn't I do it? Maybe I didn't do it. Oh, I'm unmasked, that's why. There we go. Get that all masked. Okay. Reverse that. And I'm going to push that in, but first I'm going to change that pivot point so that when I push it, it's going up and in like this way as opposed to this. So let's do that. Okay. Interesting. All right, let's clear that mask. Where am I at here? Clear. So I got a bit of work to do. I like what it did up top. but I need to push that whole bottom level down. So I think I'm just gonna paint that part in, because I don't think it'll let me do. Turn face groups off. Clear all. Why isn't it letting me paint there? In the mask. Why is it not showing it? Whoop. I don't want face groups on. There it goes. Oh, okay. I see what's going on. I think. Oh, how interesting. Mask. It's all weirded out. Is it a separate thing? No. Smooth. Weird. I mean, it shouldn't. It should be masking. Why is it unmasked? There we go. Always something. So I want to take just this area and push it down. I don't know how that's going to react. Could get messy. Unmask that, because I don't want that necessarily to move. I don't think I have to be too precious about it, because the gums and the teeth and all that are going to be covering all that up. So let's see what we get. And I want to put that, I'm going to make the pivot point so that it's perpendicular to that. And just move that down. That actually worked pretty well. Yeah. Let's clear that out. Yeah, that's not bad. Wireframe's a mess, but smooth that all out. Get this all smoothed back. But overall, I don't think it's too terrible. Might get a little funky down there, but it's not bad. Okay. Turn off symmetry just in case something wacky happens. Yeah, here it's a little weird. Let's remesh this. There. Ooh. What happened? Don't like that. What if we quad remeshed it? Might take a minute. What does that look like if I subdivide that a couple times? I bet I can make that work. That's not bad. Once I smooth this out. Maybe. There we go. I'll do that. There. So I'll do it together. Get that nice and cleaned up. Same with here. Here. Not worried about that. It's a little weird. Okay. So we have a mouth. I'm gonna have to redo that. Ugh. I'm not a great big fan of the crease tool. I don't know why. Just never really. It's never been my favorite thing to use. His ears are a mess now. No. Maybe we can take a little bit of that away. Okay. That's better. All right, let's start to really kind of hone in on the shape. This is looking pretty good there. I don't want to dive into the mouth just yet, so I'm going to go ahead, I think, and add in, do the hair. This super dense mesh, but you know what? I'm not going to worry about it today. Too much going on. So I'm just going to draw it in. Whoop. We'll draw in his hair, or mask in his hair rather. And a little bigger. And it'll be a super sharp, clean mask because of the resolution. There we go. Hopefully I can get this model, this sculpt done in one video. Because quite frankly, I'm tired of working on it. This is the second time now. I'll clean that up in a minute. And it actually, so we got a little bit of clean up here. This like curves. Can unmask that. Whoop. Ah, that ear. Yeah, it's not bad. And then we'll work this up. Unmask. Whoop. Okay, that's probably good enough for that. Let's add in these little bits here. And then it like drops down a little, curves up. Pretty like abruptly and aggressively there. Mm-hmm. There. Well, okay. Maybe add a little bit here, so it's not as pointy. Yeah, that's fine. Oh, undo the ears, unmask that. Okay. So the way we'll do it then is invert that mask. Where am I at? And then we'll go to the mask options. Whoop, actually. Invert it again. I always get them backwards. Now go to the mask option. And you can real time kind of see how far off your sculpt you can raise the height of that thickness when you extract it. So we set the height, and I'm going to hit extract, and then make sure you clear your mask, and you got hair. Painted this brown color. Good enough. Oh, you know what I forgot to do? I didn't add in his neck. Let's do that quick. Cylinder. I love doing these cartoon character sculpts. They're fun. That needs, whoop, too much. That needs rotated. And brought down. Something like that. And now that I have this mouth in there, I'm going to start to push that in even further. And then, because this is too big here, so this whole thing needs pushed in. Big time. Same with this. which will help with that cheek line too. Bring that in. Yeah, it's almost coming like, whoop, I don't want to mess with the ears though. That's better. Smooth this. There we go. All right, that's closer. Try and pinch this. Whoop. Gotta watch where I'm doing it. Whoop. Am I coming through? It's just getting weird. Yeah. I can remesh that if I really needed to. Let's validate this. And build that little bump out. Yeah. All right, so oh, these are nice. These aren't nice. I can actually manipulate these still. We can do, you know what, I'm going to finish off the hair while I'm thinking about it. So let's do a tube. Yeah. And a path. And whoop. Back view. Path. Pull it down, put one in the middle. And just get something on paper there. And then adjust the radius. I'm going to squash it after yeah, there we go. So it's flatter. And the nice thing about that is it doesn't affect the properties, the editing properties of the tube. See. Let's decrease that. How does that turn? I'm going to get the color going. Whoop. What does that look like? Okay, so it curves. It's got a pretty good curve to it. How far down does it come? Let's increase the radius. So what we'll do is increase that, increase this, increase that one, decrease that one. Where's my, okay. So that needs pushed in. We'll add another one. Why is it doing that? Oh, am I too wide? I don't want it like crazy. Maybe that. Yeah, it's fine. Whoop. And then when I validate it, I'll push and pull it and all that jazz to get it where I need to go. Actually, I'm going to move this over a tiny bit and just clone that. For this other one. Which, you know, it's up higher. It's curvier. Mm-hmm. Oh, wrong one. This one. Nope. Stop. There. There we go. Bring that up. Maybe rotate it away. Whoop. Wrong one. That. Something like that. All right, you get the vibe. There we go. All right. Not bad. We're getting there. I kind of want to do everything but the teeth today. I don't know what's going on. Let's let's tackle that. I'm going to do the gums, so add a sphere. Whoop. Scoot it. I'm going to get this painted right away. Get that in there. Looks like he's got dentures. It's funny. Okay. All right, let's validate that and then move it in. See if I can get this built up. To a point that actually makes sense. All right. Something. And then maybe increase that. Yeah, because he does have quite a bit of gum. All right. Let's do the same for the bottom. I wonder if I can just clone that. Let's try it. Yeah, Might as well. Just maneuver that into position. And that should be rotated. And then should go like that. It's all gums. You know what? I think what's throwing me is I need paint all in here. I think that's what's messing with my head. Maybe it'll help a little bit. Oh, you know what? I know what I want to do. Before I do that, let's put it on a layer. Now, when I paint it, I have a little bit more control over smoothing it. Come on. And all that kind of thing. Especially on the sides of the mouth. I don't think I want it running that whole, all the way to the edge necessarily. Maybe. I don't know. Maybe I do. Let's get under there. Some of it, Whoop, too much. I think if I do it that way, and this is kind of a mess here, and then I go to smooth and take that intensity all the way down since it's on the layer. Am I on the right layer? Yeah. Oh, shoot. It's because my mesh is so high. It's all right. I might as well just keep painting it. Just do it that way. Well, that's a mess. Yeah, I wonder if that's why. Nope. Well, maybe we just do the best we can today. Paint that out. All right, whatever. That's fine for now. Ooh, no, it's not. I don't like that at all. So at least fix this. I think this needs moved. Come on. Really shouldn't be seeing that there. Okay. Again, in the interest of time, because we're already at a little over an hour. And I need to get it finished, so let's move on. Teeth, super quick. Spheres. We're going to mirror those, bring those down, squash them. Really squash them. And then start to rotate. Those are huge. Too big. All right. Validate those. I'm going to start to shape them up a bit. Let's also maybe do it that way. And let's flatten the edge of them. Stop. Am I flattened? No, I'm not. I must have bumped it. There we go. And get that nice and shaped up. More like that. Yeah, that's fine for now. It's a tooth. And then I'm going to clone that. And scoot that. Push back. Rotate it. And scale it down. These are a mess. Push them in. Those are significantly smaller too. Let's scale it more. Yeah. And let's start to move the gum into play, so that makes sense. That's while I'm at it, I'm thinking about it. I want to change that to glossier. Same with these. Doesn't need to be the color, but just the, yeah. For now. Okay. Let's clone that. Down, rotate a little, follow that whole line of the mouth. I'm going to scale that down just a bit. this guy needs rotated, whoop, like this. Maybe more. Like it's a crowded tooth. Scale him down a little more. Same with that guy. Not much, just a little. There we go. That's better. All right, one more tooth for the top. Let's clone that. Scoot that. There we go. All right, that's good enough for now. This lip, looking at it now, that whole situation needs to be more pointed and come up. Oh, shoot. Didn't have symmetry on. Try it again. Mm-hmm. It's in. Maybe we pinch it. Whoop. Let me try moving that out. Because it just looks funky. All right. That's the teeth. So a lot of fine tuning that still needs done. But you know, the bones are there. I feel. Let's add in eyebrows real quick. Oh. That should help. that look? Oh, it comes all the way up, so yeah. Here we go from here to here. Mm-hmm. It's a little better. And then, well, I see what's going on. This goes, well, what happened? Mask. It goes, it cuts in here. Okay. Let's unmask that a little bit. There. Okay. Let's just go ahead and pull that out. Actually, it's probably that one. Yeah. Extract that. Paint that the same color as the hair. These need rotated. Okay. So that's not bad. I wonder if that, maybe that, clear that mask. Now that I did that, I gotta move them in. Not a big deal. This head needs pushed in. This area needs like so. All right. Needs a lot of work. I think these guys, if I rotate them in, they look funny. something like that. All right, let's do these bottom teeth. And bring that down. Mirror. Shrink it. No. I love these bottom teeth. They're all janky. It might be too big, but we'll see. Rotate more. Pushing in. Well, we're at a half an hour, or an hour and a half already. I think I'm going to call this for today. And we'll finish up, because there's some stuff I want to get to with the cigarette yet, and the spit and all that kind of stuff. So let's, we'll call this one for today. I think so, and maybe we will record more tomorrow. But I think it's in a good spot. I might touch it up a little bit off camera, so I'm not wasting anybody's time doing that, all the boring stuff. But yeah, so I think that'll be it. As always, thanks for watching. Please like and subscribe, and I will see you guys later on this week. Take care.